this is Rohit Roy, and I've had a great time talking to this young man here. Please watch his channel, subscribe to his channel, and keep watching to get really good inspirational stories and some tidbits and some naughty stuff also.
Naughty stuff, yeah. Naughty
इनको बहुत जरूरी है.
अभी एक क्विक सेगमेंट बिफोर आई लेट यू गो सर. इट्स बीन अ फैंटास्टिक कन्वर्सेशन. ये है गेट अनफिल्टर्ड विद सनी. मेरा निकनेम है सनी, सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज. मुझे बताओ सर क्विकली योर बिगेस्ट फियर इन लाइफ.
Biggest fear in life is not having work.
Okay, and you've been through that and you've conquered that fear, so I think
Well, I
definitely.
don't know whether I've conquered it or not, but maybe God helped me. So yeah, it was momentary, but that still remains a fear.
That should आगे कभी ना आए वो same phase. The last time when you had tears after watching something.
Watching my daughter go into the airport to take her flight.
अब आगे रोहित सर नहीं रोते हाँ. You note that. Okay, this one is very difficult. Kabil or shoot out at Lokhandwala.
I can't take a pick. There were such diverse roles.
Yeah.
But I'll still pick Kabil because it was a very, very ugly, dark, black role. There was nothing white about it. And all my life I'd done positive roles. I'd never played a villain in my life. I'd said no to the film, as you know. मैं तो करने ही नहीं वाला था. फिर मेरे दोस्त ने मुझे मनाया कि भाई कर ले, नहीं तो तू एक्टर क्यों बना. So I think Kabil was a tougher film and a tougher character to crack because the first time I'm getting beaten up, the first time I'm seeing all these doing these negative, dirty things which really made me angry doing it. But they showed on my face and the angst was real. And my friends who came out in the first half, they said, we want to kill you, Rohit. We want to kill you. Forget about Hrithik. So I must have done something right. So I think as a character, it was tougher to do.
क्या बात है. Fantastic. Okay. One thing about Sanjay Dutt sir, that you noticed way back, but you still remember because it was all heart.
Several things. I remember we were in his house one day, and जैसा होता था शाम को लोग आते थे बैठते थे. He said something about me, but not directly to me. He told Sanjay Gupta कि यार कल रात को अपन ने पिक्चर देखी, लड़का तो सबको खा गया. And he meant, and you know Sanjay Dutt is no filter.
Yeah.
He will never say anything. He didn't need to say it.
Correct.
And he didn't say it to me. You know, this is the thing about both these Sanjay in my life. That time we were very close to Dutt Saab and we used to meet every day. He said this to Gupta about shootout at Lokhandwala. And Gupta told my wife, not to me again, just after they saw the first cut of Mumbai Saga, that after so many films with Rohit, this is the first time I loved him in a film. He's done a fantastic job. And he didn't tell me directly.
वाया हो क्या था.
आंसी ने आके मुझे आके बोला ऐसा. और वो बात गुप्ता ने मुझे आके बोली.
ये यही होता है ट्रू हार्ट कि जब आप किसी की तारीफ अगर उसके पीठ पीछे करते हो या जब वो है नहीं सामने, then that is genuinely heartfelt. Okay. Salman Khan is your mentor / elder brother / friend / guide. Which word suits the best?
I think a guide. I will never call him my friend because he's not my friend. I respect him as an older brother, and he treated me always. He's always treated me like a younger brother. But I would always call him a guide. He's always been there to kind of show me the path. You know, so it's not like a guru trying to give you gyan. He just tells it as it is through his experience, shares it. Then it leaves it to you कि भाई तुमको समझ में आता है तो करो, नहीं समझ में आता तो नहीं करो.
Okay. If Rohit Roy of today's time could go back in time and give an advice to Rohit Roy who's 25, what would that advice be?
The advice would be plan a little better, pick better films. Do not be so arrogant in your head that you think that anything I touch is going to turn gold. Swabhiman was a project which worked. Rohit Roy was starting. If I had known all these things then, I would have taken different films. I would have waited. I would have planned my career. But I guess होना होता होता.
जो होना होता है. डेस्टिनी में लिखा रहता है. डेस्टिनी में अच्छा ही चल रहा है. So I think we can leave the past behind. Okay, what according to you is the most? Who according to you is the most wonderful and according to you the best actress in India today?
Best actress in India, there are quite a few. It will be very unfair to name just one of them. But let me say, in order of appearance of people who I've known closely and worked with, I think Shabana ji is par excellence. Next generation, Tabu is right up there. This generation, I'm going to take a name which not many people talk about her in glowing terms as a performer. I think Kiara Advani is very good. Everybody kind of tends to talk about Alia, Deepika. I feel Kiara has the emotional depth. Otherwise, she could not have carried off that last scene of Shershaah
Oh yes.
and made you cry if she didn't have the depth. And of course, one of my favorites is again somebody who's not got her due, I feel, in Hindi cinema yet, Mrunal Thakur. She's a fabulous, fabulous performer. बहुत सारे हैं यार, लेकिन अभी एक दो नाम नहीं ले सकते. ये दोनों को I have always felt they are very good so नाम.
Okay, noted, sir. अभी ये interesting सवाल है.
अरे बाप रे.
One project of Ronit sir, which you feel you two would have done a good job in.
You know, quite honestly, he and me are very different actors, so I don't know which role of his I would have done very well or been able to pull it off. But I think there's a film that he did called Guddu Rangila,
Yes.
which was like a bhai type, but it was also very fun. I think there was a little bit of Rohit Roy in that character. I think that is one character I'd do very well, probably better than him.
Okay, nice.
And that's huge because I thought Guddu Rangila is one of his best performances.
Okay, interesting. मुझे बताओ सर, अगर हेलो ब्रदर आज के जो सलमान सर अरबाज सर वाला जो फिल्म था, वो अगर आज के टाइम पे रोनित सर और रोहित सर को लेके बनाया जाता है तो उसका क्या होना चाहिए टाइटल फिल्म का नाम?
उसका ये हम मुझे लगता है कि उसका नाम भी हेलो ब्रदर ही रखना चाहिए ताकि लोगों को याद आ जाए कि अच्छा वो एक हेलो ब्रदर थी, ये एक हेलो ब्रदर.
Okay, 2.0 हेलो ब्रदर, that is what it is. मुझे बताओ सर, one professional decision in your life that you regret making.
Nothing. I have no regrets. You see, people have asked me this question 5 years back, 10 years back. I have zero regrets. Yes, I could have planned my life and my career differently, but I have zero regrets. Listen, I've sinned. I'm a human being. You've sinned. You're a human being. The objective of life is to put those sins in perspective, learn from those mistakes, move on and become a better human being, a better actor, a better professional.
Yeah.
I made several mistakes while I was starting off with Swabhiman. I was arrogant as hell and I've said this hundreds of times. It was brought to my notice, but I was so arrogant that I was not even noticing it.
Yeah.
You notice things yourself.
Correct.
You change yourself only when you want to. My wife saying something or my brother saying something or my mother saying something is not going to change me. I will only change when I'm ready to change and I think that it's for my betterment.
Yeah.
So, like they say, I'm an old sinner. I have zero regrets. I have never hurt anybody, never harmed anybody, never taken undue advantage of anybody other than Sanjay Gupta. I have never taken anybody's help professionally, personally. God has been kind. So I have no regrets. You know, you have to regret when you harm somebody, when you hurt somebody, when you cause grief to somebody as a human being. I've never done that, at least not knowingly. So no regrets.
Fair enough, sir. Okay. One thing, without being modest, one thing which is great about Rohit Roy, which you know is great, but perhaps is missing in actors of today's generation.
So no, I'm not usually modest. I say the truth. I speak as if I like that. दिल खोल के carriage बहुत missing है आजकल. बहुत एक्टरों में स्टार्स भी बन जाते हैं, सुपरस्टार भी, लेकिन चीजें बदल गई हैं. इंस्टाग्राम का जमाना है तो थोड़ा सा कैसे बताऊं यार, ऐसे
सर जैसे भी
जो टेलीविजन देखता हूं मैं आजकल, फिल्मों की बात नहीं करते हैं, जो टेलीविजन देखता हूं, बहुत सारे अच्छे कलाकार हैं, बहुत अच्छे उम्दा एक्टर्स भी हैं, लेकिन कैरेज नहीं है, करिश्मा नहीं है, जो एक ठहराव होना चाहिए वो नहीं है. हम जब टेलीविजन पे थे, हमारे सबके अंदर वो एक बात थी, जब आप ज्यादा डिफरेंशिएट नहीं कर सकते थे टेलीविजन और सिनेमा एक्टर में से, चाहे वो रोनित हो, मैं हूँ, मनोज हो, आशुतोष हो, कितने सारे एक्टर्स टेलीविजन, राजीव खंडेलवाल हो. अब नोटिस करो कि इन सारे नामों में एक कैरेज होती थी. आज भी रोनित रॉय कहीं घुसता है तो लोग अदब से पेश आते हैं. मैं जो नए एक्टर्स को देखता हूँ उनमें वो ही हा छिछोरापन जो होता है, वो कहीं ना कहीं, अगर वो मीडियम की गलती है तो पता नहीं मेरे को, आप एक्सेसिबल ज्यादा हैं तो पता नहीं, लेकिन वो मुझे लगता है कि वो एक आप कल्टिवेट कर लो तो एक पर्सनालिटी, एक पर्सोना आपका बनता है. और अगर कोई मुझसे पूछे तो मैं यही कहूंगा कि ये चीजें मिसिंग है. Otherwise, they are well turned out. They've got better bodies than we had. They clothe themselves much better, and then of course they have great PR.
जो इट्स pretty much like that thing ना, मतलब वो जो स्टार का एक जो ऑरा होता
एक
है,
और होना जरूरी
एक
है आपको।
aura
आपने अमन किसकी बात की?
अमर अमर
अमर
उपाध्याय।
उपाध्याय की। मैं आपको कहानी बताता हूँ राजीव खंडेलवाल की। हम लोग एक शो कर रहे थे जो मैं होस्ट भी कर रहा था और मैं परफॉर्म भी कर रहा था, और उस साल मुझे बेस्ट एक्टर का अवार्ड मिला था विरासत के लिए।
Yeah.
उस शो में आईटी अवार्ड था, उस शो में राजीव खंडेलवाल परफॉर्म करे, उससे पहले एक स्टार फिल्म स्टार ने आके परफॉर्म किया, तो लाउड चीयर ये, और उसके बाद राजीव खंडेलवाल बाइक पे स्टेज पे आया, द डेसिबल वाज ये। एक्टर्स बिहाइंड, फिल्म एक्टर्स दैट टाइम डिडंट नो सो मच अबाउट टेलीविजन एक्टर्स, लाइक
शॉक हो गए, कौन है
who is he
ये?
यार? राजीव खंडेलवाल का जो ऑरा था एज अ लवर बॉय इज अनमैच्ड. आई डोंट थिंक इवन आई एट ड्यूरिंग स्वाभिमान had that kind of aura. So I think that aura is somewhere missing, but that's all. That's all.
Okay. Uh, if as a director, you got an opportunity to direct Hrithik and Salman sir together, what would you want the story to be like?
I want to see Hrithik in a negative role, unlike Vikram Vega, in a very suave negative role, and I want to see Salman Bhai as Salman Bhai of Karan Arjun. मुझे वो इतने पसंद थे, इतने मतलब I used to fall in love with him every time. I have not seen अंदाज अपना अपना वाले सलमान भाई. I have not seen. So I want to. एक तो I'm going to tell him. Hopefully I'll have that strength, and I'll tell him, please do a film now, fully clean shaven, and let's see Salman Khan. I felt that about Amit ji also initially when he started, because you know we have grown up loving them. Amit ji के लिए तो हमने कितने पूजा किए हैं, you know, when he was going through that. So I want to see them like Naseeb wale Amit ji. So similarly, I would make him give him a simple tense role and let people see that Salman Khan again.
In fact, you mentioned about Karan Arjun, वो डायलॉग बहुत मुझे अभी भी याद है. I used to enact that as well, ऐसे मजाक में. वो एयरपोर्ट के सामने सलमान सर खड़े and वो लड़का आता है and he tries to slap him and he said कि दाहिना हाथ जेब में रख दो साहेब, कि ऐसा कुछ तो था कि हमेशा दाहिने हाथ से नहीं तो हमेशा बाएं हाथ से खाना खाना पड़ेगा या कुछ ऐसा समथिंग कुछ.
मुझे डायलॉग्स तो याद नहीं रहे, मुझे अपनी पिक्चरों के डायलॉग याद नहीं रहते. जब भी मैं अवार्ड फंक्शन में जाता हूँ, सर एक डायलॉग बोल दो, एक डायलॉग बोल दो. ऐसे यार तुम्हें तुम्हारे 10वीं कक्षा में तुमने क्या पढ़ा था वो याद है क्या? मुझे वो सब मुझे याद नहीं रहता.
No problem, sir. Okay, second last question. One thing about Rohit Roy's personality which always existed, but you yourself realized about that personality trait only recently.
So it's not that I've realized recently. My very good friends always keep telling me that we should let the audiences see the real Rohit Roy. Why do you always let them see this Rohit Roy? Why this Rohit Roy comes the moment camera is on? Why can't you see the Rohit Roy you see now? माधवन जो मेरे अच्छे मित्र हैं कई सालों से, I think 10 साल से मुझे बोल रहे हैं कि रोहित टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है. I want the audience to see the Rohit I know, the charm that you have sitting here talking to these people. हम लोग दुबई में बैठे थे एक फंक्शन में, बोले ये रोहित रॉय कहाँ है? तू जैसे ही कैमरा ऑन होता है डीप बैरिटोन आ जाता है और ये होता है. ऐसे यार बड़ा निकलना मुश्किल है. बोले तेरे को घुसने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. ऐसी पिक्चर कर या ऐसा काम कर जिसमें तेरी जैसा आपने बोला कि मुझे अंदाजा है कि मैं ऐसा ही हूँ, ऑब्वियसली आई नो माई सेल्फ, लेकिन कभी उस पर ध्यान नहीं दिया, तवज्जो नहीं दी. और सेम चीज मेरी जो रिसेंट ओटीटी रिलीज है कर्मा कॉलिंग, उसमें भी रुचि एक्चुअली फॉट फॉर मी. I didn't, I said, why would you cast me as Satyajit? I have nothing like. He said, no, but that's exactly what, because I know the real Rohit. I know that what I want, I can get from you. I don't want you, the actor. I just want Rohit Roy.
Rohit Roy, the person.
The father. You know, so you see the scenes with my daughter in the show, and there's no acting. So that's the Rohit Roy I want people to see shortly. अगर वैसा कोई काम.
Touch wood, let's hope for that best thing. And one last question is, on a scale of 1 to 10. नहीं, sir, ये पक्का one last question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how spiritual is Rohit Roy?
I would say 9.5 on 10, because the other half I don't really know what I'm seeking, where I'm going. Lots of questions in mind, but I'm extremely spiritual now. The last 10-15 years से थपेड़े पढ़ना शुरू होते हैं ना, तो थपड़े के साथ साथ आपका दिमाग भी ऐसे खुल जाता है और आप बहुत कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन अपने आप ऑब्जॉर्व करना शुरू कर देते हो. चाहो ना चाहो वो इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑब्जॉर्व करना शुरू कर देते हो. और पिछले कुछ वक्त से आई बिकम अ टी टोटलर, आई डोंट ड्रिंक. क्लैरिटी बढ़ गई है माइंड की, और जो चीजें पढ़ी हुई है दैट स्टार्ट्स मेकिंग सेंस नाउ. सो आई वुड से 9.5, एंड ऑब्वियसली जब तक जिंदगी होती है उम्मीद करता हूँ कि वो जो एक आधा बचा हुआ है वो भी समझ जाए.
क्या बात है सर, डेफिनेटली होगा. That's a wrap on the Sunny G show by Rohit Consulting. This is your host Shubhajit. I'll see you again with another very interesting episode very soon. जैसा कि रोहित सर ने कहा, उनके काम को देखो. He is already evolved tremendously like an actor. And I suggest that आप उनको और ज्यादा प्यार दो. And प्यार जरूरत नहीं है यार.
इनकी प्यार की वजह से अभी तक टिका हुआ
वो और ज्यादा मल्टीप्लाई हो and generations across that spreads. And प्यार ठीक है, करेंगे नहीं करेंगे doesn't matter. खुद इतना प्यार दो कि प्यार की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़े. On that note, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. God bless. Take care. Stay safe, and thank you. I'll see you all very soon.